Maybe you Mamons can help us out. You see, the Godfishers were traveling this way with some fresh kite-making materials, but they ran into some giant bisons and they kinda got them trapped. We don't give a wet fart about the Godfishers. Oh, but they're poor slaves. Their plight has touched our hearts, and we want to, liberate them. If you take care of the bison, we'll grab the meat stickers, victims, and our boss, Risky Brisket, will give you something cool for your trouble, huh? She's down at Meat Clown, near the Godfisher Shrine. Nothing. We promise. We're gonna have them over for dinner, and then say adios. Who, me? No, Chingas! Oh, I mean, Bison give me hives. It's a real problem. Yeah, but those bison may have other ideas.
Meat's back on the menu, cabron!
We'll eat like kings! Risky can peddle those shitty clown burgers to somebody else!
Que rico!
What's your favorite cut?
Leg, no ribs, no cabeza, no... Wait, we're talking about bison,
Go get
right?
them bison, cabrons!
Meets me, cabron!
Gored by a bison that's delayed by a godfisher, I guess?
Man, I'm getting hungry. Nice work, Abel.
Take those slaves down to Meat Clown and fatten them up. Oh, give them a good meal. Hey, we tell the jokes around here, pendejos. And if you ain't joking, then you're dead. The payasos don't stand for no funny business, comprende? Now you'll see, Mamons. You'll see what you get when you mess with the payasos!
Thanks again for saving us, strangers. We'll make a run for it soon.
Oh, hi! Bienvenidos to Meat Clown Barbecue. I'm Risky Brisket. What'll you have? Hey, clowns gotta eat too, right? Now, what do you want? We got the clown burger and... Yeah, well, actually, that's it. We're out of everything else. Don't try to be funny. That's my job. What's it going to be? Are you insulting the chef? You really don't want to insult the chef. He'll make mincemeat out of you. Well, you sure don't look like you got any top sirloin in you. Now, do you want clown burger or a clown beatdown? Pick one. Your wish is my command. Time to make the hamburgers, payasos! Clown burger, so I don't have to do everything around here every fucking day, okay?
No, what makes a clown burger is how you season the meat. Any meat will do, bison, beef, or alternatives, as long
Non-believers cannot enter the shrine of the wind catchers. Leave or die.
cared much for sports. I like the refreshments, though.
Smell the burning rubber here at Yuma County Speedway as we head into the final laps of the...
Back off, trash! If we don't know you, you don't get... Huh? Cordite? Steel Trap said you were...
Yeah, I want to see him about that. Step aside.
I don't know if,
You want to start something? With the gun that walks?
No, I guess not. You better talk to Steel Trap. He's in the Scar Collector camp, just past the Godfishers.
Back at last.
Think you've got it bad. The payasos made me eat my own shit, then give it a rating on a scale of 1 to 10.
You think that's worse than the Godfishers hanging you on the wind with all your insides hanging out?
That hasn't happened to you, has it? Otherwise, you wouldn't be here talking to me.
With the Godfishers, it could happen any day. Yesterday, my friend Vert...
Hi. They call me Stitches. I'm what passes for a doctor around here. You need some stitching? I, was an assistant to a doctor. I watched her cut a lot of legs off, so I know what I'm doing. Mostly. If you're in one of the gangs, it's free. That's what being a slave is all about. But slaves and outsiders gotta pay. Okay. I mean, where would I go?
Blades are almost ready, Masters. I just need... You're not the Masters. Too clean smelling. Who are you? Good one. Good one. Who are you, really? Oh, Master Cordite. Is that you? It's me. Knock, knock. I was boss slave at the company store when you were here. But I lost my eyes, and now I make blades for the Masters.
You were there the night Steel Trap drugged me and sold me off.
I was. I saw it all. That's why I lost my eyes. Steel Trap said I should stop seeing things.
Don't worry. I will avenge you.
Hope you'll take Steel Trap down a peg. Damn shame to be a slave to a man like that. Not supposed to, but... Steel Trap says I'm only supposed to sell to the Scar Collectors. But you're with Cordite, so why not? All right, just...
keep an idiota in suspense.
Oh, how?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Oh, come on. Tell me now.
This must be where she is.
Take a walk. Liberty only talks to leaders, not followers. I'm writing a song about Liberty Buchanan.
Really? How's it going?
I can't find a rhyme for Hatchet Face.
Bet I can drink more than you. I bet you can.
Huh? That's it? I thought you were some kind of hero guy.
It's not my destiny to win such a contest.
Not your destiny. Ha!
Is that you, Cordite? Surprised you ain't ashamed to show your face around here after what you done.
I fell for the old man's bullshit. I admit that, and you had the right to call me on it. But not by selling me into slavery. You should have called me out, demanded a trial by demolition, just like I'm calling you out now.
You wanna go? I'm gassed up and ready. Let's get it on.
You see, Scar Collectors, this is what happens when you let a coward lead you. Our tradition says we give a man time to prepare his ride before a duel, but that would make it a fair fight. And cowards don't want that, do they?
All right. I'll give you your time, asshole. But tradition also says no one hangs with us without a test. No exceptions. So if you and your shiny new friends want in, somebody's gotta play our little game. Didn't Cordy tell you about me? I'm the son of a bitch that made him shit his pants and run to daddy. They call me Steel Trap around here, and that's just what I am. So sharp I'll take your hand off, so fast you won't see it coming. I'm the boss of all bosses in this camp. All the other bosses eat my shit and like it. Yeah.
And you eat Liberty Buchanan shit and like it.
She ain't the boss of me, fuckwad. It's a cash deal. She's paying for my protection.
Whatever you gotta tell yourself, errand boy.
Simple. We Scar Collectors are about two things. Taking slaves and rebuilding ourselves better and stronger. If you want to hang with us, you gotta either prove you got what it takes to be a slaver, or you're committed enough to mod your bod. Behind me to my left is the punishment cage, where bad slaves go to die, eventually. Now to my right is the Suture Self-Insta-Surgery kiosk. To pass the test, one of you've got to either kill the slave in the cage, or step into the kiosk and see what happens. What's it gonna be? All right then, do it. What about that? Looks like your friend's got some guts, Cordy. Unlike you. Well, welcome to the camp, chumps. Enjoy your new limb. All right, Cordy. You can hang here until you're ready. But if I find out you're fixing anything except your car, the demolition is off and the massacre is on. Deal?
Deal.
Good. Come back when you're ready.
Rangers, let's talk. Outside.
Oh, now, where'd you get that?
Now we get ready to fight Steel Trap in the Murder Dome. Biggest problem will be that Steel Trap won't fight fair. He'll have the Piassos and the Godfishers attack me from the outside, like the cheater he is. So we've either got to turn him to our side, or get rid of him. Lecherito is the sort of clown who'd tell you he was on your side, then screw you in the end for a joke. The only way he'd switch sides for real is if he thought Steel Trap disrespected him, or was laughing at him behind his back. I know for a fact that Steel Trap thinks Lecherito is a sniveling little wannabe. The whole camp knows it. What we gotta do is prove it to Lecherito. I wouldn't want him if I could have him. Too crazy. If their gods tell them to follow a jackrabbit through a minefield, they'll up and follow it, even in the middle of a battle. I'd rather find a way to make them leave the camp without a fight. Can't afford the casualties right now. We should go to the slave camp. Slaves always know what's really going on, and they have no loyalty. Lean on them, and they'll tell us everything. You lead, I'll follow. For now.
Slaves and followers live here. Feel free to pay him a visit anytime.
Fucking Rangers. I heard you joined up with the gangs. Makes perfect sense for a bunch of vicious snakes to end up here. What do you want? Yeah. Well, Steel Trap gets a kick out of destroying pretty things. He's had a lot of fun with me since I got here. Just him, me, his steel jaws, and a blowtorch.
Sounds like Steel Trap, all right. After he lost his cock, his idea of fun changed.
Yeah, he's a real fucking gentleman. He promised to cut off my arms and replace them with robotic ones. So I've got a lot to look forward to, thanks to you. Who do you think slavers sell slaves to? La Perla brought me right to the Scar Collectors. All thanks to you. The fucking Rangers. I heard you joined up with the gangs. I'll believe that when I see it. Right. Whatever.
Endless. Somebody coming.
Who are you?
I don't
He does.
And I'm seeking new employment. Don't know one day to the next if I still have my arms and legs when I wake up in the morning. Their leader, Star that Dreams, decides if he's gonna sacrifice somebody by talking to the clouds. And his followers believe every word that comes out of his mouth. If he told them that everybody else's heads were full of candy, they'd start digging our eyes out looking for gumdrops.
Only one way that'll happen. Kill Star that Dreams.
No, that wouldn't work. I mean, they might leave, but they'd go berserk first and cut all our throats. The best way would be to get his #1 wife to tell him it was time to go. Haloed Moon, her name is. Star that Dreams thinks she's an oracle or something. He believes her sky readings like his followers believe him about everything else. Except lately, Liberty Buchanan's been whispering in his other ear, telling him about the sacrificial victims waiting for him in Colorado Springs, so he hasn't been listening to Haloed Moon as much. Still, if anyone could convince him to ride off into the sunset, it would be her. She's a true believer. Thinks the sun shines out of Star that Dreams' ass. Loves him too, like a wife, like a mother. Cleans up after him, keeps away all the fortune hunters and fake mystics who follow him around. Only one she hasn't stopped is Liberty. STD likes power, and Liberty's got plenty. He's put Haloed Moon on the back burner, waiting for Liberty to hand him half of Colorado for kite meat.
Punk-ass pretty boy.
True enough. Got all the women in the camp just jumping out of their pants. But he's more than that. He thinks he's destined to lure the Godfisher gods down to Earth and bring about, I don't know, some big thunderstorm apocalypse thingy. Whatever it is, when it happens, he's gonna end up on top. And all the rest of us are gonna be food for the gods. I don't pretend to understand even half of it, but apparently their ancestors lived underground for generations and it was a really bad time. Then one day, some guy found a way to the surface and was totally blown away by clouds and rain and, well, weather in general.
Fucking nut jobs.
I know, right? Anyway, this guy goes back down carrying a bucket of water and tells everyone the gods live in the ocean of the sky and all you have to do is pray to them and get rain anytime you want it. How they go from that to hanging people's torsos from skin kites, I don't know. But supposedly, that's how it all started. Wait a minute. You're not actually gonna talk to her, right? I mean, I thought we were just bullshitting.
She hangs around on a little platform in the Godfisher's garage. Says she's meditating. Complete weirdo.
God damn it, you asshole. If the Godfishers leave, they'll take me with them. I don't want that.
You said you wanted to quit them, right? So if they go, stay.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Just don't ruin my life, okay?
How dare you disturb my meditations? I suppose I know him. One wild dog looks much like another.
Do they?
You're Cordite? What do you want? Don't talk about what you don't know. You are not god-fishers. You don't know our gods. Why would I want help from unbelievers like you? On the other hand, you better. Fine. How will you save Starlit Dreams? Interesting. I have been thinking the same. Only an omen will convince Starlit Dreams to leave this camp. And I have known for many weeks what that omen should be. I have just not found the courage to follow through. Perhaps your rude interruption is a sign that I must act. Until you are here. Near the wind farm where we fly our kites is an old ice cream truck. Meet me there. But you must promise not to tell Starlit Dreams of this. He must see my omen as a miracle, and not a suicide. I have taught Starlit Dreams how to read the signs the sky sends us. When he finds my body, hanging from a kite, flying from the Alaska surprise truck, he will see it as a clear message to go north, which is what I have been begging him to do since we came to this Congress of Snakes. The gods do not deal in half measures. An omen must be great and terrible to be believed. The loss of a nobody would mean little to Starlit Dreams. The loss of his truest love, that would move him. That is the only thing that would move him. I love my husband more than living. And to help him achieve his destiny, I would kill myself 1,000 times over. He is the chosen of the gods, who will lead my people to their promised land and make them lords. Head toward the mechanic's garage, then take the track around past it. You will soon see the path to the wind farm. Follow it past the Payaso outpost, and you will find the ice cream truck. Stay away from the godfishers at the wind farm. Come, before my courage fails me.
I smell unbelievers.
There should be some usable kites near the bone pit, where we throw the limbs of the sacrifices before they are sent to the sky. Wild animals prowl there, attracted by the meat, so be careful. Take the unguarded path on the heights. Hurry. People to launch it. Good. Now kill me and strap me to it. You are braver than I expected. Now, my arms and legs. Do it.
Brothers and sisters, hear me! There has been a miracle. The gods of the sky knew I was deaf to their signs, so they took my beloved haloed moon as a sign, flown from a truck bearing the words Alaska's surprise. The meaning could not be clearer. Our salvation lies in the north, so pack your tents and gather your slaves, my children. We must march